Yes, my people, if you watch this video, pay attention to what they talk here and tears not come out for your eyes. You be very strong person. Listen to what they happen. When would the type who say the remaining small hope where people get for this country now, they tied to the case where they tribunal. People don't understand. See what they happen. Just listen. Even the Oyibo where they hear, where you see for this video so now, himself they complain. Hear what the Oyibo they complain about. I don't want to talk. Watch the video where me share them because the smallest set of people now we still get small hope for this country. That hope maybe they tied to the Supreme Court for the obvious judgment where the whole world don't know what in the Supreme Court.
From passport offices to embassies and then international airports. They are young, educated, skillful, but desperate to leave. A vast wave of emigration is sweeping through Nigeria. Visa applicants arrive here, one of the visa centers in Lagos. More applicants bearing envelopes troop in and out of several other foreign embassies and visa centers. Some contact their agents seeking shortcuts or faster ways of completing the process, but their patience is tested as they're made to wait for many hours and sometimes the whole day without success. For some, it's a journey that begins with hope but often ends in despair. Some Nigerians dispose of their properties in distress sale, and some also borrow monies to migrate in search of greener pastures. Others are promised jobs abroad that don't exist, and in the process, many are scammed. On the flip side, it's a beehive of activities as hawkers cash in on the situation to market their products. But let's put some numbers to this scenario. Some experts are concerned about the negative implications.
Nigeria is blessed when it comes to natural and human resources. We are blessed in both ways, and it's disturbing in the fact that the best are leaving in terms of medical doctors and nurses and engineers, and a lot is just leaving the country.
But it's a sentiment others disagree with.
The Jackman syndrome is a two-way street. What's the two-way? We tend to pay attention only to the afflux of people who are applying for school, applying for skilled hire, and relocating to other climes. Nobody is paying attention to how many people are actually returning to Nigeria. I mean, if you take a good statistics, which I would like to point out, a great number of the businesses in the private sector today that are either unicorns, startups, thriving businesses were set up by people who we classify as returnees.
Nigeria continues to lose medical experts to other countries, but as doctors continue to leave, shrinking the healthcare workforce drastically below doctor to 1,000 patients. Dr. Jean Nassar, a Lebanese IVF specialist, has been practicing in the country since 2020. He wants the government to improve the quality of healthcare delivery in order to reduce the number of doctors leaving the country, as well as curb medical tourism.
All the health system here need to be more, if you want, taken care of. We need more good hospitals, good centers, and we need mostly the good doctors not to leave, and good nurses also. Good nurses and good doctors should not leave Nigeria, but for them not to leave, we should offer them maybe good centers and good hospital so they can still work here.
These analysts agree that the government must take this as a challenge and make living in the country so attractive so as to discourage the massive exodus of citizens.
One of the things we always advise governments to look at critically is the value that their bilateral relationships with other countries is producing for our citizens. I mean, the ease of doing business, quality of living, exchange programs, whether it's educational programs or business programs, access to exchange treaties. These things are very key to ensuring that one country can create an enabling environment, not only for our citizens, but to attract foreigners who consider that place a great place with ease of doing business.
I don't think Nigerians are asking the government for too much. I think if the government can prioritize energy in terms of power, infrastructure, and Nigerians just want to see a government that is ready to invest in the people, in trying to eradicate poverty.
So the expression on the faces of these visa applicants tell the story of desperation. They want to get out of the country by all means and all cost. That's why some go through the Sahara Desert and others attempt to cross the Mediterranean Sea, thereby putting their lives in harm's way. But the big question perhaps is just how green is the pasture on the other side. From the Victoria Island area here in Lagos, Kelly Egiga.
For those that was saying, they sleep, they sleep, this is why we're not sleeping. Let me tell you something you don't know. What you are seeing now is minute to what is going to happen or to what is coming. The gospel truth is that everybody have lost hope in Nigeria. The few people that was waiting and hoping that what is keeping Nigeria together now is this case at the tribunal. A lot of people were like, see, the worst they should have done was to call for a rerun. See, sometimes we should do something, look at the atmosphere, look at the society, the tension at the society, and find something to balance the feelings, the mixed feelings of the people. They never respected or regarded the people at all. The case that was brought before the tribunal was a test on both the judiciary and the existentialism of Nigeria. But they didn't understand it. It was a test. But they allowed themselves to be carried away by all the things that come with power. And at the end of the day, the results will tell to everybody's face. And I've told you people before, it's going to come to pass. A day will come. People will ask, how did we stay and allow this thing to happen in our country, in our time? See, what you are seeing there, these are the best set of brains that Nigeria have, the best set of energies that Nigeria have, running away. They are running away. They are running away because they don't have belief in the country. They don't have hope in the country. Had it been that their faith was given a chance, had it been that their hope was given a chance, economy and everything that happens to every country is in the mind. It lies in the heart of the people. The hope and the faith you have in your country is the economy of the country. It is not by bringing investors. If you like, go and bring go and bring the biggest investors in the world, bring them into Nigeria. As far as there is the people itself, it doesn't reflect in the people. It does not appeal to the people. You are wasting your time. Worst will happen when the Supreme Court finally give their, of course, the obvious judgment everybody already know. Worst it will be then. A lot of people are already calling that coup should take place. No. There shouldn't be any coup. The best thing is if you can't stay, just go. If you can't stay, go. It's not your fault. You've tried.